Tensions are high in Baghdad, with at least 30 people killed in unrest last night and over 700 are injured after the influential Shiite cleric Moqtada Sadr announced he would resign from Iraqi politics on Monday and go on a hunger strike. Angry followers storming the government palace in response, sparking fears that violence could erupt in a country already beset by its worst political crisis in years, and the worst of it just in the last 10 months. Iraq's government has been deadlocked since al-Sadr's party won the largest share of seats in October's parliamentary elections, but not enough to secure a majority government. He refused to negotiate with Iran-backed Shiite rivals to form a consensus government. Let's bring in Adel Kanabi, a journalist and security analyst inside Iraq, joining us this morning. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us on the program. The situation in the green zone of the Iraqi capital remaining very tense. Walk us through the events of last night and where they stand as of this morning.
Good morning. Yes, since last night, since the step up of the Shia cleric Moqtada Sadr from the political process, his supporters and his military wings has deployed in the green zone. Since the latest in the last night, in the last night, there was a clashes in the green zone, and it's still continuing until now. At latest reports talk about the more injuring this morning, and the military wings of the Sadr's movement has intensive deployment in the green zone right now, and they have we're using a large weapon like an RPG and mortar shells.
Iraq state news agencies are reporting that al-Sadr is announcing a hunger strike until the violence and the use of weapons stops. But some analysts are saying that his claim of quitting politics is just a bid to gain leverage. What do you make of that?
Well, this step by Moqtada Sadr, it was unexpected because, and there's two options of that. It was expected and it was not expected because before 2 days he gave the deadline 72 hours to the political party to form the government, but they did not respond to his deadline. And also his step down from the political process, it could be a technique way to see how his followers will act if he is not in the arena of the politics.
Well, researchers and experts in Iraqi politics are saying that their understanding of the Iraqi constitution is that the judiciary does not have the authority to dissolve itself as requested, to dissolve the parliament, as requested by al-Sadr, and that only the parliament can really dissolve itself. They're also saying that early elections would be horrible for Iraqi democracy at this point in time. What can we expect to see among the people if there are these early elections?
Well, the judiciary, it can dissolve the parliament, but there's some track in that. Then tricks they can use to dissolve the parliament and dissolve itself. But the judiciary did not respond to Sadr's demand until the situation has become like this. And also now the supporter of Moqtada Sadr did not demand the dissolve of the parliament. Now they have a new demand, which is they demand to form an emergency government, and they demand the triple president, the government, to step down from the government. So the dissolving of the parliament, it's not a demand of the Sadr's supporters right now. They demand the government to step down.
Well, we will certainly see what happens from all of this. Iraq's cabinet even shutting down government offices due to the curfew and continued unrest. Adel Kanabi, journalist inside Iraq, joining us this morning. Thank you.